Hey guys, Kim here. So today I'm just going to do a quick weigh-in / update, and I'm also going to share my latest and most favorite pancake recipe with you. So I'll do that kind of towards the end, so stick around if you want to see a pancake recipe. But I am 6 weeks in to my project gain weight, whatever you want to call it, and I started at 101.4. and 2 weeks ago I was 103. So very, very slow but steady progress, and we're just gonna go ahead and see where we're at today. But before I do that, I do have to say thank you to Ashley. She was the first person to use my P.O. box, which I wasn't sure I was gonna get it or not, but even if this is the only package I get, it was totally worth it. So she sent me the best M&Ms, the strawberry shortcake M&Ms. I am absolutely obsessed with these, and when I checked my P.O. box and saw these, it just seriously made my day. So it's the little things, guys, and I can't tell you how much I appreciate everyone's love and support and all that good stuff. So let's go see what the scale has to say. Alright, so as you saw, 103.6, which is about a half a pound in 2 weeks. And originally I was kind of thinking like a pound a week, or at least a pound every 2 weeks. But so far that just hasn't been the case, and I need to just kind of be okay with that. The number is going up, and that is good. And for me, it's a little bit easier to see the number go up slowly, just to kind of let my head and body adjust to it. But I would like to see it start to go up a little bit more steadily. I am not putting a time limit on this, but I don't want to be like focused on gaining weight for the next 5 years. So, you know, if it takes a year, it takes a year, but I'm hoping maybe once it kind of gets rolling, the numbers will go up a little bit quicker, and then I can just get back to kind of living my life normally, because it does kind of take a front seat, always focusing on making sure I eat enough and this and that, and I just want to go back to kind of eating normally and just not worrying so much about the weight. Once I get to a healthy weight, I think I will be able to do that. So what I'm going to do, I'm not going to say that I'm necessarily going to increase my calories, because I haven't really been tracking so strictly. I know ballpark, and I know like the minimum that I get, but I haven't been tracking things like peanut butter, cream cheese, jelly, I don't know, like things like that, like condiment type things and spread type things. I'm just trying to like put peanut butter on everything and add some cream cheese on top of my pancakes, or things like that, not necessarily like weigh out every single thing, because I would love to get to a point in my life where I don't use the scale for everything. I do think it's a great tool, like for baking, it's very accurate, and for, you know, portion control and things like M&Ms or snacks that you don't want to eat the whole bag necessarily. But I'd like to get to a point where I can, you know, make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich for me and Annabelle, and not make hers normally and then bust out the scale for mine and have her be like, "Mommy, what are you doing?" You know, I don't want her to grow up thinking she needs to weigh her food, because as much as it seems like everybody does that, I promise you that is not the norm. It's actually kind of weird to weigh and measure your food. Not trying to like knock anything that anybody does, because I do it and I've done it for about 3 years, but you know what I'm saying. It's not the normal thing to do. The normal thing to do is eat your food, not weigh yourself every day, not do an ab check every day, and just not care so much. Speaking of not caring so much, I guess, kind of, there are 2 videos that I'm going to link down below. One is Mariana, which I mentioned in my last video. I love her. She just finished a bulk. She's starting to cut, so I hope I can still watch your videos, Mariana. But she did an update on her bulk, and it was so helpful to hear what she said, very motivating. So I'm going to link her video down below. And then another one, which is by Diane Malloy, probably saying that wrong. But she did one about her bulk, and it was so helpful. So Diane, if you're watching, the day after I watched your video, I was like so motivated to just eat all the food. You know, she talked about how it's a number that nobody else cares about except for you, and it was just really, really helpful. So I'm going to link both of those videos down below if you are trying to gain weight, if you are bulking, or if you're just looking for some good channels to watch. They're both amazing, inspirational women. But yeah, moving forward, I am going to try to increase my food a little bit more. I'm just not going to put a calorie or macro number on it because, like I said, I'm kind of tracking more loosely. But that just means to kind of, you know, let loose a little bit more, enjoy things more, go out and get froyo and donuts more, that sort of thing, and just not worry about it and just have fun with it. So I am doing that. I'm going to continue doing that, and now I'm going to show you my new pancake recipe that actually does not include protein powder. I know, kind of crazy, but they're just really good, really simple, and they're pretty good for you. So I'm going to show you how I make my pumpkin oat bran pancakes. This is everything you're going to need for the pancakes. So just 1/4 cup of oat bran, 1/2 cup of pumpkin, about 3 tablespoons of milk, whatever kind you want to use, 3 to 6 tablespoons of egg, depending on how thick you want your pancakes. I only use 3 tablespoons. A little bit of baking powder, cinnamon, that's kind of optional. I use a lot of cinnamon. And then I also throw in like 2 packets of Splenda. I will admit it's definitely not the prettiest looking batter, and it doesn't make the prettiest looking pancakes, but they are really hearty. I just love the flavor, texture. I love them, and it's a nice recipe that actually doesn't use protein powder. So I just cook them on like low to medium heat. If you try to cook them on too high of a heat, they'll be gooey and won't get done in the middle. So I do small pancakes, and I will get like 6 to 8, and then I'll show you the finished stack when they're all done. So here is the finished product. Like I said, I make them very small, so I get 8 little pancakes. You'd probably get about like 4 normal sized. And I know they're not a great bulking food, so this stack is only about 200 calories. But normally when I make them, I do a double batch, or I just have them with a side of peanut butter. So this is Laurel's butter, which I absolutely love. The flavors are amazing. And this is I'm Cocoa Nutty for You, which is coconut, obviously. Usually not a huge fan of coconut, but this I really, really surprisingly like, and coconut goes really good with the pumpkin and the oat bran. I'll probably put a little drizzle of syrup on there as well, and that's gonna be breakfast. So that's it. I just want to do a quick update and share that pancake recipe with you. Also, let me know, maybe comment down below if you want more recipes that do not use protein powder. I know not everybody has it or likes to eat it or drink it, so let me know if you'd like to see more recipes like that, and I'll see what I can do. But I just also, once again, want to say thank you to everyone who has been so supportive and helpful, whether you're going through a bulk or trying to gain weight, or you're just cheering me on. Regardless, it's extremely helpful. I cannot express that enough. So thank you very much, and if you are bulking or gaining weight or trying to lose weight or whatever your journey is, keep going. You can do it. And thanks for watching. So give the video a thumbs up, and I'll see you in 2 weeks with another update.